Deep in the jungles of Central America, ancient stone pyramids rise above the trees. These were once the centers of mighty cities, home to millions of people. The Maya, one of the most advanced civilizations of the ancient world, built incredible temples, mastered astronomy, and created one of the most accurate calendars in history. And then they vanished. By the 10th century, great Maya cities stood empty. When the Spanish arrived in the 1500s, they found only ruins swallowed by the jungle. What happened here? Why did such a powerful and intelligent civilization collapse? Today, we reveal the shocking truth behind the disappearance of the Maya, based on real archaeological and scientific research. The Maya were not a single empire, but a network of independent city-states spread across what is now Mexico, Guatemala, Belize, and Honduras. Their civilization lasted for more than 2,000 years, reaching its height between 250 and 900 of the Common Era, the classic Maya period. During this time, they built monumental cities like Tikal, Palenque, and Copan. They created the only fully developed writing system in the Americas before Columbus. They mastered mathematics, using the concept of zero long before Europe did. And they were brilliant astronomers. The Maya calendar was so precise that it could predict solar eclipses, and it tracked the solar year more accurately than the Gregorian calendar we use today. Their cities, with towering pyramids and vast plazas, rivaled the greatness of Rome. But between the 8th and 10th centuries, something dramatic happened. City after city was abandoned. Populations collapsed. Trade routes disappeared. By the year 900, once great centers like Tikal stood as ghost towns. When Spanish conquistadors arrived centuries later, they found scattered Maya villages, but the great cities were long gone. This sudden collapse remains one of the greatest mysteries in archaeology. Why did the Maya collapse? What could destroy such a brilliant civilization? Scientists, historians, and archaeologists have searched for answers, and the truth is shocking. One of the strongest explanations is climate change. In 2012, scientists led by Douglas Kennett published a study in the journal Science. By analyzing stalagmites in caves in Belize, they found evidence of a massive drought between 800 and 950 of the Common Era, exactly when Maya cities were collapsing. Other research on lake sediments from the Yucatan shows rainfall dropped by as much as 70%. For a society dependent on maize agriculture and stored water, such droughts were catastrophic. Crops failed. Famine spread. Entire populations may have been forced to abandon their cities in search of survival, but drought alone cannot explain everything. The Maya were not united under one ruler. They were a constellation of competing city-states, and city-states fight. Stone inscriptions from the 8th and 9th centuries show a dramatic increase in warfare. Kings fought kings, armies clashed, and cities turned against one another. Archaeologist David Webster, in his book The Fall of the Ancient Maya, argued that constant conflict drained resources and destabilized society. Trade collapsed. Leaders lost legitimacy, and ordinary people may have risen against their rulers. Another theory points to disease. Famine weakens populations. Poor sanitation invites outbreaks. Archaeologists have uncovered mass graves in several Maya sites, suggesting epidemics. We may never know the exact illnesses, but hunger, war, and sickness together could have been devastating. And then there are the myths. The Maya calendar famously ended a great cycle in December of 2012. Modern people misinterpreted this as a prophecy of the apocalypse. In reality, it was nothing more than the end of one cycle and the beginning of another, like the turn of a millennium in our own calendar. The real collapse of the Maya happened 1,000 years earlier, but the mystery has always fueled imagination and fascination. So what really happened? The truth is that no single cause explains the collapse. Most archaeologists agree it was a perfect storm: severe droughts, constant warfare, political breakdown, and disease all at the same time. And yet, the Maya did not vanish. Today, more than 6 million Maya people live in Mexico, Guatemala, Belize, and Honduras. They speak Mayan languages. They preserve ancient traditions. They are living proof that the Maya legacy endures. The collapse of the Maya is not just a story about the past. It is a warning. Even the greatest civilizations can fall when pushed to their limits. But the Maya are still here, not as ghosts of history, but as living people with an ancient legacy. So what do you think? Which theory makes the most sense to you? Drought, war, disease, or all of them combined? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe, because this is only the beginning. Many more shocking mysteries of the ancient world are waiting to be revealed.